But from my perspective, how are you going to argue your value against someone else's value when it's a business and the business is about selling tickets? Dude, did you know you can subscribe to onlywrestlers.com and keep in touch with your favorite wrestlers? The party never has to end.
One of a Kind with Rob Van Dam is recorded in front of a live studio audience.
Seth followed up. He says, mark my words, it's a mistake to pull back the curtain as far as The Rock has done recently, or the Unreal show will. They're going to kill the golden goose. We know it's a work, but let us take the ride. Interesting perspective.
It's weird. It's weird, and also it's not even like I'm trying to explain, like, from our pathway in our careers. It's not even nearly as much of a work as everyone thinks it is. You know what I mean? There's so much more real competition, sacrifice, egos, stabbing people in the back, fucking trust issues, friendship versus business, promises made and broke. There's so much politics. There's so much to it that's not a work that it gives everyone the false impression. And now they're going way into that to make people think even more that they understand how it is. And maybe it's going to soften it up and get rid of all that stuff, but I doubt it.
Right.
I doubt it. How can there ever be, like, not be jealousy? You know what I mean?
Yeah. And at the same time, too, say if you did do that, say if you pulled back the whole curtain, you showed all the drama, all the politics, and like this unbiased and like a vacuum where it's like everything is what you see is what is real or whatever. If you were to do that, say all the drama going on backstage, that could hurt somebody's on-air character. Like, say if somebody's a good guy and like you put him out there, and it's just like, oh, well, I got to look at this guy or this gal differently because they're kind of an asshole backstage. They're not a good guy, or so to speak. So even doing that would be contradictory to your product, on-air product. So.
Of course, yeah. It's crazy. And something else that I don't know how they would capture, but it's a pattern that the wrestlers go through, where a lot of people think that life is a formula. You go to school, you go to college, you go to start your career, only work this many years, retire, whatever the fuck, right?
Yeah.
And with wrestling, same thing. A lot of people think they pay their dues, and then after paying their dues, when it's their time, then boom, they'll get paid back. And then a lot of the wrestlers never make it to that next level. A lot of them. And then they get bitter, and then they're like, hey, what the fuck? You know, like, why am I putting over this young green kid that, you know, can't fucking lace my boots up, and I've been working this long and this and that. But, and that's real, and that's so common.
Right.
But from my perspective, how are you going to argue your value against someone else's value when it's a business and the business is about selling tickets? You know what I mean? Like, maybe you have been working 15 years, but if nobody has bought a ticket to see you, how are you going to stand there and tell me you need to be making as much as the guy that you're wrestling is making when everyone is paid to see him?
Right.
And it's a business, and all wrestlers seem to find themselves somewhere in between here and there of that spectrum. And I, you know, and I get it, but I've also understood the business part of it. I mean, I've always kind of been pushed since I started for the most part, you know. But I've always seen that, you know, like the older guys, the veterans, or just bitter guys that had to teach me and put me over on my way up. I saw that in so many of them. You know, they're doing the formula. Why does it not work for them? You know, they paid their dues. When's it going to be their time? But bro, your value is based on how many tickets you sell. And that can be manipulated to a big extent, you know, by the office. They can they can make the show in a certain way so that more people are going to buy tickets to see this person because of the way you promoted it and put attention into it and not on these others. And that's always going to be part of it. And that's the part I'm talking about too, with the jealousy and stuff. You know, how you gonna not be jealous if everyone else has this huge, looks like $1 million entrance, you know, with the Playboy thing I saw, like, what if everyone has that? And then when you come out, it goes little sparklers.
Yeah.
How are you not going to feel, like, you don't see yourself on the trucks when you show up at the man. You don't see yourself at the airport when all the banners are at the airport WrestleMania week. And it's like, where's my banner? How could that not, fuck with you? And especially if you think you are selling tickets,
Right. Yeah, that's right. Or you think your value is higher than what it is currently not positioned at, that's a lot that goes into play. It's a lot that goes into play.
Yeah.
Holy smokes. Good, crazy stuff. Well, okay. Maddie has 2, and then we'll close the show out. He says, the Easter Bunny is real. We had 420 this weekend.
Yeah, Mr. Marijuana there didn't show up for WrestleCon, but I'm not gonna hold it against him, seeing as how he's all the way in Australia, land down under.
And down under.
Someday you'll make it, Maddie.
Spring is here, and you want to look good. Moving into spring, getting ready for summer, getting ready for the sunlight out, the rays hitting you. You want to look good. You want to almost say you want to look perfect. You won't look any more perfect than using Perfect Jeans. And I tell you what, you won't feel any more better this summer and spring with Perfect Jeans. I tell you what, they have the best, no doubt about it. This is a legitimate shoot. I am taking the Perfect Jeans with me to WrestleMania week this coming week. They are my favorite pair of pants I own overall, and I will be rocking them. I'll be rocking the Perfect Jean in Las Vegas at WrestleMania week. So you should be on the lookout for that. But you should be on the lookout for our special code that we got for you guys in this special offer this week. The Perfect Jean is something that me and Rob, we got early on here. I can't speak highly enough, like I said, of it. And I got the light blue kind, which was such a cool looking pair. And they fit me great. The form fitting is everything. And they stretch great too. So much good stuff. The Perfect Jean always has free shipping and exchanges and returns. And you have a peace of mind knowing that your order is completely risk-free as well. So Perfect Jean doesn't stop at just jeans. They've also revolutionized t-shirts too, which is cool. The Perfect Tee has enough to stretch and hide that beer belly while accentuating your arms and chest for that flawless look. It's as soft as butter without shrinking in the wash. Like all your other tees, it's perfect. So it's finally time to stop crushing your balls in uncomfortable jeans by going to theperfectjean.nyc. Our listeners get 15% off your first order plus free shipping, free returns, and free exchanges when you use code RVD15 at checkout. That's 15% off for new customers at theperfectjean.nyc with promo code RVD15. After you purchase, they'll ask where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them that One of a Kind with RVD sent you. F your khakis and get the Perfect Jean.
Have better sex with BlueChew. BlueChew is the original brand offering chewable tablets for better sex. And starting now, BlueChew is offering a combo so strong it'll knock your socks off and your neighbor's socks off. Bam! You'll have to move towns with the amount of noise you'll be making. BlueChew Max has arrived, and it combines the active ingredients of Viagra and Cialis into one chewable tablet. This combo acts fast and lasts. Guys, be ready when she needs it and get your first month of BlueChew free. Great sex is a few clicks away. Sign up at BlueChew.com. Consult with one of their licensed medical providers, and once you're approved, you'll receive your prescription within days. BlueChew tablets are made in the US of A and prepared and shipped directly to your door. The best part, it's all done online. That means no visits to the doctor's office, no awkward conversations, and no waiting in line at the pharmacy. Make life easier by getting harder and discover your options at BlueChew.com. We've got a special deal for our listeners. Try your first month of BlueChew free when you use promo code RUMOR Just pay $5 shipping. That's promo code RUMOR. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. We thank BlueChew for sponsoring the podcast.